My loves, thanks for returning. As you know by the thumbnail, this video is going to be on my product Empties. So if you're interested, just keep watching. So I just want to go ahead and let you all know if my voice sounds a little bit weird, that's because I have been sick probably since my last upload. So I'm just trying to go ahead and plow right through this video and get it done for you all. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with some cotton balls that I purchased from Ulta Beauty, and this is the Ulta Beauty 70 Jumbo cotton balls. Now the reason that I picked up these is because I prefer the jumbo cotton balls, and it just makes it easier when you're taking off your makeup, even taking off fingernail polish if you want to apply toner, because I don't necessarily like when you have the little small ones and you have to get at least a couple so the product won't seep through, or just so you can get all of the makeup off or on. It depends on whatever you're trying to do. But yeah, I really enjoy these, and they're really soft. They last a long time, and you just need one to get done with whatever it is that you're trying to get done. Would I repurchase these? I definitely would. What I have is this Rimmel London Just Let It Go eye makeup remover, and I initially wanted to get this because it says that it is good for waterproof mascara, and I'm not sure about you all, but it's kind of hard to find a good eye makeup remover that is really affordable, that does a good job of removing waterproof mascara, and this one does it really well. And what I found was you don't really have to go over it a lot of times when trying to remove your mascara. So if you go over it at least twice, it's pretty much gone, and it is very gentle. I do have sensitive eyes, and I've just found that this works really well for me. Will I repurchase it? I don't know, only because I do have my holy grails, which I will talk about later on in this video. But this is a good product if you're looking for something that's really affordable. The next product that I have is a lip balm, and this is the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm. But basically what drew me to this one is because it has avocado oil in it, and avocado oil is really rich in vitamin B and E. It also is really good at hydrating and moisturizing the skin. It protects the skin against environmental pollutants. It helps heal chapped skin, and it also helps with calming itchy skin. So if you haven't tried this Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm, you might want to try it out. And I saw it when I was in Ulta. You know how you're waiting in line and they have all those goodies right there for you to buy? They're typically right there in that little section, but this is definitely worth checking out, and I would repurchase this. Alright, so next I have the Clinique Moisture Surge Intense Skin Fortifying Hydrator Gel Cream. What I found is this product provides instant hydration and moisture, and it's something that's going to keep it there at least a couple of hours after you apply it. Sometimes you'll find that some moisturizers that claim to provide hydration and things like that, after 30 minutes or so, I wouldn't say dry, your skin is dry, but it no longer feels hydrated. You're not going to get that with this product, and I would definitely repurchase this and recommend it. So next I have a Ulta Beauty Age Defying Matcha Green Tea, and this is a mask. This is a antioxidants rich matcha hydrating hyaluronic acid, and it says skin soothing vitamin E, and this is a mud mask. And I really enjoyed this mask, but there was something that was a little bit weird, or I don't know if it was off, and you can tell me if this is just normal or how it should be. This is the type of mask where you put it on for 15 or 20 minutes and then you let it dry. So as many of you know, when you apply those masks and it dries, your face kind of tightens a little bit. And it would typically hold that feeling for about 30 minutes to an hour. I don't know if it's just this product or if that's normal with mud mask. Let me know down in the comments. Other than that, I did find it to be very soothing. I really did enjoy the scent of this mask. It was very calming. Overall, I liked it. Would I repurchase it? I don't think so, and that's only because of the feeling that I had after I removed the mask. But if you're looking for an age-defying mask and that tightening feeling after you rinse off the mask is not something that bothers you, you might want to check this one out. The next one that I have is this Mario Badescu Skincare. This is the Glycolic Acid Toner. I found this to be a really good toner. I did find out some things about this brand that didn't set too well with me, and it was just over some suits that they have filed against them in the past, and because of those, it just kind of makes me feel uncomfortable about purchasing from this brand again. Before I knew about that, I really did enjoy the products that I used from this brand. I just found it to have a very pleasant scent, and it also helped with dullness, and it really did help to rejuvenate my skin. With that being said, again, I will not be repurchasing anything from this brand. Alright, so next I have is this mascara. This is the Voluminous Superstar mascara, and I really did enjoy this mascara, but let me tell you why. It's double-ended, and one side has a lengthening side, and on this side you just kind of get the little white fibers to apply first on your lashes, and then of course on the other side you get the mascara, and I found that it's really good at lengthening. For me, it is rather on the pricey side for a mascara, but I find it to be really worth it. If you haven't tried this one out, I would definitely say to check it out, and I would repurchase this one. Alright, so next I have this MAC Prep and Prime. This is in the scent Lavender. I got this, I think, last holiday season in a kit, and this is pretty much a skin refreshener or a skin mist, and I really have been enjoying this, and mostly because of the scent. You know, lavender is a very calming scent, and this is something that I pretty much like to carry in my purse if I'm out and about, and I just feel like my face needs to be refreshened or just to have a light mist applied. I will use this. I have been enjoying this. I still have two more that I'm trying to get through, so I'll kind of decide once I finish with those too if I'm going to repurchase, but I have been enjoying this. So my next empty is a grapefruit essential oil by Doterra, and not sure if you all know, but grapefruit oil is really good for a lot of things. I mainly use it for stress reliever, and what I do, I have a diffuser, and I'll just put it in a diffuser, and it helps relax your mood. It helps kind of keep stress at bay. You can also put, depending on the oil that you use, you can put a couple of drops in your drink, and that is good for curbing your appetite. And some other studies have shown that it's also good for an antidepressant, and again, you just put the droplets in a oil diffuser, and by doing so, that's supposed to stimulate certain hormones in your brain just to kind of give you a more relaxed feeling. So if you haven't tried grapefruit oil in those type of ways, you might want to try it. Alright, so this one is an all-time favorite. This has been in a lot of my empty videos because I've repurchased, I don't know, 4 or 5, a lot of these, and this is the Neutrogena Ultralight Cleansing Oil. This is a holy grail for me, and it gets any type of makeup that I have off lickety split just like that, even eyelashes. You know, if I don't use this, if I use some other type of product, it's just going to take a while to get it off, but this hands down will get it off lickety split just really fast. If you haven't tried this, you have got to try this. Would definitely repurchase it over and over. Alright, so this next one is a concealer that I have repurchased over and over again because I really love it. This is the bareMinerals bareSkin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. As many of you all know, I'm big on products that have serums in them because they just kind of help you in the long run, and it's good to pick products that you're going to be using on a day-to-day basis that have some type of serum attached. Now this particular concealer is formulated with antioxidants, and the particular antioxidant that they boast is the lilac stem cells, and of course it helps with fine lines and wrinkles, and it really is a good concealer for hydration. This concealer also provides humectants, which are going to draw moisture from the air, which is really good because you don't want a concealer that's going to be drying under the eye. And then of course we can't forget about the coverage. This concealer does provide really good coverage. So a lot of times what you'll find is concealers that are really like good with the coverage, they might be a little bit heavy. This is definitely not like that. It really is light and airy on the eyes. Definitely something to check out. Alright, so my next one is the Estee Lauder Perfectionist Youth-infusing Brightening Serum Concealer. It has taken me forever to finish this. I would definitely repurchase it over and over again. It does last a long time. You get a concealer on this end and you get your brightening serum on the other end. And this is another concealer that is going to help with fine lines and wrinkles. And it's not a drying type of concealer. It does have medium to buildable coverage, and it does have excellent hydration, and it's going to provide moisture to your under eye area. Again, you don't want a concealer that's going to be drying. This one is definitely not like that. It is on the pricier side, but definitely worth it. Would I repurchase this in a heartbeat? So the next one that I have is this NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. Okay, so I didn't like this one. I found it to be too drying for my under eye, and I found that it immediately settled into all of the fine lines that I have under my eyes, and it just didn't look right on me. I don't know if it was the color or what. Would I repurchase this? Definitely not. I know some people do like it, but this definitely didn't work out for me, mainly because I found it to be a little bit too drying. Alright, so the next one that I have is this Mega Length Mascara by Wet n Wild. And I really did enjoy using this mascara, but I only like to use it for my lower lash line, and that's because of the wand. The hairs are very short and stiff, and for me, I find that that works well on my lower lashes. And for me, the lower lashes are pretty much non-existent, and it just provides the right amount of mascara. A lot of times if I use a mascara with a bigger or a fatter wand, the mascara will kind of hang over, or it'll get too much on there and it'll mess up the eye look, and it just turns into a mess. So I found that using those type of ones for my lower lashes work the best, and this is really affordable. As you all know, Wet n Wild is cruelty free, vegan, and I would definitely repurchase this. And I have another Wet n Wild product. This is the Wet n Wild concealer. I really enjoyed this. I have heard some say that this is supposed to be a dupe to the NARS concealer. I don't know, I've never purchased it, but I found that the shade works really well for me. I found that it is not too drying, and the coverage is really good. Plus, I love the price. It's very affordable, and I would definitely repurchase this. Alright, so next I have a body lotion from Bath and Body Works, and this is Mad About You. And it says this passionate scent is a thrilling blend of black currant, bright peony, pink jasmine kissed with white patchouli and vanilla musk. And this smells so good. I received this from Camille. We did a epic makeup swap. I'll link it up above. That was so fun. She gave me a lot of good stuff. I gave her a lot of good stuff. If you want to see an epic makeup swap, you've got to check it out. But anyway, she gave me this, and I have finally finished it, and I really love it. It just smells good. I really like to apply it after I take my shower and before I get into bed, because just the smell, it does something. It's very relaxing. It's a very good scent. Love it, love it, love it. Would I repurchase it, or would I purchase it? Because she purchased this one for me. Definitely would in a heartbeat. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Those are all of the empties that I have completed. What have you completed so far that you're proud of? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until my next video, smooches.